Hi guys, Video1 here with another video on how to beat this great new Crystal Guardians boss that's coming out for the weekend only. If you guys want to know, you need to go to your notices to figure out when the new events are, make sure that you know what's coming up, and being prepared for all the missions is always good. We've got the Frost Tree all week, and now it's the weekend, so we get the Crystal Guardian missions. And I like these because we get new stuff in there every single time. So for this to happen, we need to go straight into the game. I want to take a look at the party. I'm going to be doing this solo today, but you can do this with pugs and anything. So make sure that your the pugs know the mechanic. In pugs, you want to try and make sure everybody's on the same page and how to beat this. Because in order to beat this match, you need to be able to increase your crit exponentially. Now, you probably already buried, or if you haven't already, you want to bury your hit rate so that you can increase your chances of criticals, but in addition to that, you want to make sure that you have either Maria, Nell, Andre even as an increased crit for himself. But a lot of these units you want to have that have the ability to increase crit rate. So, looking at Anne actually has a 30% static ability to increase crit rate. And after her LB, she increases her crit rate to 60%. And then you look at Maria. Maria is able to do a 40% increased crit rate for 20 seconds after her rush. So at the end of the rush, you're going to be able to beat the boss for about 20 seconds. So you want to make sure that you break the individual rushes up. You want to have Maria's rush first, and then you want to have the rest of the team's rush, so that you can get the maximum crit attacks. Now, crit attacks in this game just ignore the defense of the enemy, meaning that the enemy of the mech is no longer going to be an issue, and instead of dealing 80 damage, you are doing much, much higher. Now, I'm going to show you guys my team just to show you how I'm going to approach this. So, let me find this team real fast. Sorry, guys. So I have Maria, so that I can alternate either Maria and Anne or two Marias in order to break the enemy. And then I have my Videl with a lightning sword on him. You can also use Phase with with his dark attack, so either one are going to be effective for you. And then I have Miki, my healer, and I like having a healer here because there's a point when he starts releasing these really weird gas attacks, and these gas attacks can hit you out of nowhere, and unless you want to stay off far to the side, you're pretty much going to take some damage. So that's definitely something you want to make sure that you're avoiding at all cost. Now, in order to take this fight on, like I said, I'm going to make sure that we go through each of the stages. There's 2 stages that are relatively easy, and then the 3rd stage where things kind of go a little bit haywire. So right now I'm looking for Anne, first and foremost, because she has that static 30% increased crit. If I can find that, I think it'll be a lot easier for me. However, if I can't, I can always take in a second Maria. So let's see if anybody's sharing up their Anns right now. Well, I guess I'm not going to be able to find. Nell also has an increased crit as well, so make sure, don't undercut Nell either. So let me see if I can find a good, let's see, anybody that I can take along with me. A 3, yep, I'll take this one. So we've got 2 Marias, we've got Fidel, and we have Miki. So let's see if this will be able to take out this fight. Now I'm going to talk about the fight and narrate it as best as possible to make sure that I go over what's going on in the fight so that you know what type of things are happening in the fight and being able to replicate it. I'm actually going to be playing Fidel. I don't know why I didn't switch to him first. Now the flinch. These guys can actually cause flinch. Right now I'm getting hit by their flinch. You want to have an anti-flinch amulet or something like that. Sorry, I kept getting caught in that flinch, and probably I should have had a make sure that I have a flinch. Next time we'll make sure to have a flinch proof on my Fidel, because that continuous flinch can be really difficult when you're trying to beat this boss quickly. Now, at this point, I'm running into his defenses. Now, he just jumped up and did about 2,000 damage to me. The healer's going to take care of that. I could have probably dodged away seeing him run up, but sometimes when you don't have the AP, it can be kind of detrimental for you to be able to nail that. So it's not always something. And now always being able to switch between your attacks and get the stop bonuses or the cancel bonuses are important for any of these fights. But for right now, I'm going to try and like limit the amount of damage I'm doing. And I missed it again. Feels bad. Alright. So once again, you get the first cancel bonus at 150, 200 right there, and then 300 if you continuously chain and link your cancel bonuses together. So now I've got a nice little setup. I'm only going to be bursting with 3 people at a time though. I'm going to try and rush this boss and kill him as fast as possible. So my first rush is going to happen right away. I'm going to go right for the boss. I'm going to increase my crit. I now have a 30-second crit increase for 20 seconds. Now I'm going to rush with these 2. So the first rush has already been finished. Now I'm running in with my 2 DPS. And I actually chose the wrong order. I should have chose Miki first and Fidel. But unfortunately, I'll do that next time. And like right now, I also have the wand on her with Machine Killer. These are technically mechas, so I mean she's still gonna do a decent amount of damage. Now we're gonna keep going forward. I'm gonna avoid these little mobs because those mobs, all they're gonna do is bounce up and deal a ton of damage. Now one of the attacks is that he deals lightning, so I kind of want to try and get behind the boss or to the side of the boss without taking much damage at all. So I'm just fighting him from the behind, making sure that he's not doing anything. I'm going to try and get my cancel bonuses here, and then just try and keep my AP up. Oof. And I barely got away from that. Cancel bonus up. And we're almost to our second LB. Once we get to that second rush, we're going to be able to beat this guy overall for a shit ton of damage. Alright, so now we have the second LB up. We're going to rush here. Once that rush is complete, we're going to go Miki, then Fidel to get the correct bonus this time. Miki and Fidel. So at least we'll have that extra little attack buff, especially with the lightning weapon. Alright, there we go. I only got 2 crits out of that. Ooh. Oh well. See how many crits I get. Yeah, I only missed out on 1 so far, 2. 2 damage. That was a pretty high amount of damage dealt. And then just keep attacking in because that buff is still up for another 10 seconds or so. Alright, I don't know why. Like, there we go. Charge it up. Keep changing. Cancel bonus, and now we are stuck again without that extra little damage. So we're gonna rush up to him. Make sure to stay out of his front. We see the gas bubbles that we're trying to avoid because those are going to deal a ton of damage to us. I need to get away from his front. His front is a deadly area. Healing's going on as well, which is phenomenal. Alright, now I'm going to once again rush. Then Miki into Fidel. And you can easily replace Miki with Hana. Hana's still an amazing healer, so she'll be able to do it completely as well. I could even probably throw Maria at the end of this chain, but I just want to make sure that I have it available for when I need it. If I need to do another rush with them. Alright, we are almost done. Oh man, I got denied a couple crits. Feels bad. Alright, come on. And then just wreck this guy. He's actually stunned. And that should have been good. Getting some really good cancel bonuses here. Alright, I think I'm actually just gonna rush in for the kill. I don't even think I need to. He's already dead. So, as you can see, it's not too hard of a fight. You can do it. Anybody really can. The mechanics are simple. Just need to raise that crit rate. And it's actually kind of easier than the tree because you're not avoiding everything all the time. And some of the areas are really good. But once again, I would recommend making sure that you have either an Anne or a Maria or even an Andre, as odd as it sounds in this fight, Nell also can be very, very effective for you. So please check any of these guys out. Any of them will really serve you well, and I hope that this helps you out in your future. So one of the things I do want to bring up before I end this content, though, I will be having a little bit of a giveaway at the end of the month for subscribers, so please like and subscribe this video, and I hope to see you guys in future content. I'll see you all in the Ocean of the Stars.